Hey, this is Kelly with Kelly's Magical Realm. Tonight I'm talking about spiritual attacks, the spiritual squeeze, and finding your way when everything is falling apart. First, I want to talk about a spiritual attack. That is a question of faith. Where does your faith lie? What path are you going down? All right, a spiritual attack is when you start feeling fearful about your own spiritual path. It's like when you're headed down a spiritual path, let's say you're getting close, really getting close to where you belong and on your spiritual path. Let's say you're super close, like you're just, let's for instance, starting your own business or something, or close to it, or you're just taking some healing classes. Whatever's going on, you'll know for your own particular circumstance, okay? But that's usually when a spiritual attack comes in, when you're questioning things, all right? And whenever you're questioning something, that's not spirit. Spirit will never make you feel uneasy or nervous or not knowing or uneasy. That's fear, okay? Fear is an unreal thing. I mean, what is it? There's two things in life. There's fear or love, and you can't exist in both at the same time. So you're always in one state or the other, you know. And when you're in fear, it's hard to hear spirit. So just remember that when you're going through this, and give yourself some space, because it's all about trust. Trusting that spirit's there. Knowing, okay? Knowing that the universe has your back, no matter what's going on, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time, you know? And to get out of a spiritual attack, it's not hard at all. So don't be scared. Different people can say different things about a spiritual attack. You know, someone sent it. Could be. You know, could be when you're on your spiritual path, something not of the highest love and light, you know, wants to steer you. Could be. Could be your own fears. Could be other people, you know. Some of us are sensitive beings, and we can pick up on that. You know, you just have to cleanse your energy. Pray. Do whatever works for you. And that's what this is all about. Even the spiritual squeeze, you know, a lot of times when you feel kind of lost like this, and the spiritual attack goes along with the spiritual squeeze. And I talked about this once before on my page, and there's a longer thing I have about the spiritual squeeze, but I'm going to sum it up fast. And spiritual squeeze is when everything in your life is attacking you at all ends. You know, and I'll give you an example because I've been through a couple recently. The most recent one is your health. So you could get an attack on your health, you know, end up with some health issues, work-related, moving, things like that, your car, everything just seems to be going wrong, and you're just questioning it, like, why? Why, you know, your computer breaks and this and that, and you're about to start a business or something, and it's like, why are all these, maybe I'm not supposed to be on a spiritual path. You'll start feeling like that, you know, when you're under the squeeze, when you're, you know, having a spiritual attack. But just knowing that all these things are just your fear. It's just your fear. Like I said, spirit will never make you feel uneasy. None of that. But it's all about calling yourself home to yourself, finding your light within you, finding that light in the dark, finding a deeper relation with yourself and with spirit. And the biggest one is trusting yourself again. Okay, taking that time to love yourself. It's all down to that. It's all in your benefit, because when God starts taking things from your life, you don't have anywhere else to go but within. And it's hard, you know, because there's times when we're just so used to having control and holding on to things so tightly. And this fast-paced society is not meant to help us. No one should have to be on the go constantly. It's not natural. Going on the go, running on the hamster wheel, we have to feel like, oh, wait, I've got to do this. I got to hurry up. I got to eat. I got to take care of myself. I got to work. And then while I'm at work, I got to do all these things. And then, wait, this one, oh, I got to help. I got to do this. I've got this other job. I got to do these things. I got to clean. I mean, it just never ends, right? That's not natural. Or Google. Let me find an answer. So I'm going to Google it, or I'm going to ask people, or I'm just, going outside myself all the time instead of asking my own self, because we all know what we need, finding a way to take your power back. I had to start asking myself some big questions, like, what am I really doing, and does any of these things that I'm upset about even really matter? What am I giving my power away to? I learned that when I'm upset, it's usually because either I'm doing too many things and I need to make better boundaries and to pay more attention again and to recharge and to make better use of my time, or I'm just not in control and I gave my power away. That's why I'm upset. I gave my power away to a force outside of me. Maybe to a thing, to a place, or to someone. And my needs are not being met. So how can I fix this? How can I resolve this inner conflict? Well, it's only going to happen when we take that time. When you take that time and ask yourself, what am I consuming my life with? And take an honest inventory. A thorough list of things, and ask, what feels good? And if it doesn't, what can I do to change it? And what's my inner dialogue with myself? Honestly, because we have to unlearn everything and go within. And that's what it comes down to. And if you're going through this right now or have been, put in the comments and let me know. Thank you.